Oh my God. I mean, if this is really true, this is alleged. Now, I didn't see it for myself. This is alleged. And I'm telling them how they can fix this if they're real. These poor girls got to be mortified at this point. Got to be mortified.
Here's really, to me, the key of the whole thing. Do you say to your wife that you just took vows in the whole world, like this, honey, I have some news. Look what I got the girls. Oh my God, Louie, $50,000. I'm Teresa and I love money. And then the girls put it up and they're mortified and Teresa's, and I mean, what conversation is that? Or do you say to your wife, like, listen, I got the girls this. Shh, let's not tell them it's fake.
Well, he bought them Cartier last year too.
What do I know? Who am I? I think if I had a guess that he bought them and presented this and did not tell Teresa that they were fake. That's my guess. I don't think she was in on it, what type of conversation is that when they have to come down and James Leonard and you just, I mean, you're not upset that the love of your life just, I agree with you. If you out there listening want to get yourself something fake, go ahead. To me, it's worse when you give it as a gift. Now it's like you are presenting that it's real. It's almost like a re-gift, but a re-gift is fine. A re-gift is just like, I got this and I didn't open it. I didn't want it. That's even not as bad. I think this is so, to me, I don't know. What does Teresa say? Like, you just got
I gotta say,
you should have told me. It's a scam. It's a scam. You're scamming your wife. You're not telling your wife what you're about to do to your daughters. I think it's really bad when it's a gift. I do.
It's really bad. But again, let's give them all the benefit of the doubt and let's give them the out if you want to prove. Again, you don't have to. I think for the girls' sake, go into Cartier or wherever you bought these and prove that they're real for the girls' sake. You know, it doesn't have, you could act like you're above this. I don't need to prove anything. You kind of do, because these girls right now got to be like mortified or embarrassed. What's the big deal? So you walk in there and you prove it and then everybody shuts the hell up.
The whole world is talking, right?
Shut up. Like, right. And just say, shut up. You know, here it is. Yeah, it's really a crazy thing. But you know what? I think more and more is going to come out about this man. I got more scoop on him. I keep asking about Dina and David and them. And I heard from a very good source that David's company basically told David, you know, you got to stay away from this dude. You know, you just got to stay away from the dude. There's just too much bad press and he's shady as fuck. So just stay away from him. And again, it had nothing to do with Dina and Teresa, because like everybody's like, oh, Dina and Teresa are fine. Okay, maybe they're fine, but their husbands are not going to be together. So what does that tell you? Okay, so yeah, that's what happened.
What does David do for a living?
I don't know.
Finance?
I don't know yet. Could be. I really don't know. I know he owned car dealerships when he met Dina, but I don't know what he's involved with. But I know that they were like, listen, this guy, you know, just lay low. You're bouncing all over the place, here, there, all kinds of vacations. And all of a sudden it came to a screeching halt.
And even if things are good between Dina and Teresa, it's like,
well, they'll never be good.
You're with your husbands 20. These two women are very in love. Dina's very in love with Dave and Teresa's very in love with Louie.
Yeah. So it's just not good. It's not good.
Go on.
It could never be again, because that's just the case. And once someone makes that kind of a admission, like Dave, you know, they must know, Teresa and Louie must know that's how he feels and whatever. Where are you going from there? When are you going to make a call one day? Oh, by the way, we'll meet you in Greece. Everything's fine now. My company, you know, I left my company. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
What about, you were telling me this week when you were texting me that you're convinced that Teresa's going to get a spinoff again.
I really think so. I mean, they live a large life. Okay. This trip that they just recently went on, I know the figure. It was a lot of money. 6 figures.
How much money?
It was a lot. It was 6 figures. And I'll leave it at that. So.
And how do you know this figure?
Because I know everything. I see. I know everything. So it's six figures, and they live a large life. They live larger than Kim Zolciak did. Come on. Kim got her own show. I think they're going to get a spinoff. That's my opinion. Hey, look, I could be wrong. I very rarely am wrong. You know, you guys. I think they're going to get something. I'm not saying that's going to be, it's going to run for 10 years. Listen, I I like Caroline Manzo and I like the boys very much, but what was more boring than Manzo's with children? And they got their own spinoff. Come on.
It
Come on.
wasn't my favorite show ever. I have to
No,
be
no.
honest.
So it is what it is. I believe that they're going to get their own spinoff. I think she'll double dip. We've discussed this before, but I think people will watch it. They got the young girls who are
I think
coming
it's good.
up.
I think they're gonna wait until like the wedding, which by the way, a lot of people are starting to say, like, is Teresa's wedding special never gonna air? The trailer has so much wedding in it. No,
I
it's
know.
but it's
It's going to
it's
air.
gonna air. It's
Of
gonna
course it
air.
is. Of course it is. They put a lot of money into
And by
this.
the way, they show things in trailers that never make it to the show. Like, so
That's
I'm not
right.
sure that all that wedding stuff is really going to be in this season of RHONJ. I think some of that's the footage from the actual wedding special.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. To push for that. It's going to air right after. So listen, it's going to be very interesting because the premiere of Housewives is the 7th and my fashion show is the 8th.
Oh
Do you
my
know
gosh.
people listening to the show are buying tickets and I love it. I mean, they're so cute. They're so funny. They're emailing Posh and they're saying something about Kim. Like I go, I'm Kim. I'm answering your
It's
email. I'm
me.
Kim D. It's me, and I'm gonna make sure your table's great. You let me know. And they're like, what? Oh my God. I'm like,
Are
I
these
am
people like from New Jersey, Connecticut, New York,
some of
or
them are
all
from
over?
all over, all
Wow.
over. They're very cute. And I'm just like, listen, so I'm gonna make this announcement before we continue. I handle everything. David will tell you, I'm hands-on. I do the tables. I make sure every person is sitting in the perfect spot. It's like a family affair when you get there. We rock it
You
out.
have
We
your
have fun.
drinks.
We sing, we dance, we have fun. This is not, a Tom Ford where they're walking down the runway like zombies. These girls dance, they blow
You
kisses,
get to
and
interact.
you get to interact with me and have fun. And David's getting his ass back from California, and he better come. Okay,
Now that I'm in
listen to me.
LA, you see my background is
Right.
different.
I ain't playing. I ain't playing. You get your ass back for the fashion show, and then you could go to Miami, do whatever you want, but you're coming back. Everybody's asking about you. You'll be there.
By the way, we are like burying the lead. We haven't even talked about the cover of People magazine.
I know.
The cover.
Wow. That's pretty cool. She's on a high. That's why I'm saying if she made cover, she's getting her own show.
I mean, what when you're sitting there at home and you open your social media and you're scrolling and you have your fake Finster account where you're checking on your
Yes.
sister-in-law, what goes through Melissa Gorga's mind when
Oh
she
my
sees
God. Wow. Yep, I agree.
on
She
the
listen,
cover?